Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's Monday. We have started a new week and we are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame right now. The one thing I wanted to point out is that we are officially retesting, I want to say, the equilibrium of the weekly. Here it is all zoomed up. And as you can see right now, we're already under the previous day low. So that's not the greatest thing. Monthly open was 19,900. So we need to basically stay above 19,900. Any time frame closes under 19,900, we are gunning for the lows of this previous consolidation, which could be all the way at 19,300. And then losing that, we can go to 17.5 to retest these lows, basically these negative point of controls. So be very, very careful of that. Another thing is, since we are still above this 19.9 and we are on the bottom right now, this is an ideal spot for some people to take some longs to see if we can continue upwards. If we take a long here and we have a stop loss underneath this previous low, then we can basically see if this next week can be continuation, because right now the market is pretty down. But I think when it's negative like this, what will happen is when 8:30 rolls around, 9:30 Central Time, we will probably see some buying action. Keep in mind that right now the markets are in a little bit of a consolidation mode due to that it being earnings this week, as well as the week starting off with everyone hearing that Elon Musk is rejecting his Twitter buyout plan, I guess. So the whole market is a little bit more cautious due to the euphoria of that deal going away. Other thing I wanted to point out is that the volume on the buy-up, this was not a bullish engulfing. It actually took out all the liquidity to the top side, and now if it wants, it can take out all the liquidity to the downside. So be very careful of that on a weekly. Let's go to a daily. On a daily, what we did was we tried to hold the 21 and we rejected off the 21, and now we are sitting on the midline. So this is the area that we would need to hold. Any closes underneath this level, which is 20,500, you're going to be looking for a quick move probably to the downside to retest this lows and sweep liquidity, basically. You might even see the low 19,000s. Okay, first let's see if we break 19.9 though to the downside. Any 4-hour closes under 19.9, yeah, we're looking for these lower targets. All right, right now this looks very precarious too. This is like, I don't know what kind of formation you want to say it is, but it is consolidating as while it's putting in higher lows, so that's a good thing. The price is slowly going up. On the 4-hour, this is where we were looking for the consolidation to come to. If you were following me yesterday, 19.9 is where I am looking for this little bull flat consolidation to come to. And then if we can hold this level, we can look for the next leg up, probably getting into the 21, as well as maybe even 200 over here at 22,500. So we are gonna be basically consolidating this range. This is the range it's in today. If we go to the downside, there are gonna be really quick moves. So I don't want to be a hero and trying to pick up the dip, as people would say, unless it is off specific points. Like if it comes all the way to 19, I would want to take a long due to the fact that this negative point of control and we're testing the lows. But if we take a long here, I'm having a stop loss like 18.8, like $100 or $200 away, due to the fact that if this thing really wants to take this down, the measured move off this is going to be all the way down here-ish. We've got low 15,000-ish. So that's the risk. The only reason why I think this might not happen is because we're already at the bottom of the band. As long as we can hold above this level over here at 20,500 with 4-hour open and closes, we can look for us to start testing into the top side. Maybe even the 21 is one thing, but then maybe like 21,300 area. Yeah, 21,100 to 21,300 area we could probably get into this area, consolidate it, and then roll over if we want. So be very, very careful. I think price can come up to this level over here, around 21,000, before it rolls over again. Yeah, that's Bitcoin for you. Let's go to Ethereum now. Ethereum on a weekly. So like we did with Bitcoin, we did put in a decent relief rally, but I think the rally is already over, and this is why this week I was not that gung-ho about buying into the market. I was very cautious after this first week green. I was like, hey, watch out, it's gonna sweep liquidity. That's what we did. I'm very cautious with this candle as well because I think we're gonna sweep down even more. To me, this looks like a triangle consolidation, which looks like it might take a leg down. I just want to be upfront about that. And even if we go to the upside, you have this 200 acting as resistance. And I don't think we're going to go to the upside until this 21 and this 200 meet. And since we're on a weekly, it's going to take like another week or two, like at least another week or two. So more than likely, we're going to grind the lows because that's how we're going to bring these EMAs together. And once we grind out these, like this area right here, we can take out these negative point of controls, and then we could sweep back to the top side. Just as like the 21 and the 200 are about to meet. That would be ideal. Right now, it is very, very precarious. We're probably going to fill the range of this, the high of it being around 1275 and the low being around 1,000. So this $200, $300 range, we're just going to consolidate it seems. I would say be careful to the downside because the previous week was not as strong as we would hope. On a daily, we are already losing the 21 EMA, which is a sign of weakness. And usually when something like that happens, you see this over here, we lose it. We have one attempt, fail, second attempt, dead cat bounce, and death. So here's our one attempt, fail. Here's our second attempt. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna get this dead? Is this our dead cat bounce to death? I don't know. We're gonna find out soon. Losing, I wanna say around 1,000, 1,050 with 4-hour open and closes. You're gonna probably be gunning to the downside. So just be very, very careful and ready. Closing 4 hours above 1275, you can look for the 55 to be the next natural target, which is around $1,500. A long way away, and it does look like we just rejected off the 21, so we should be looking to test lower. On the 4 hour, the 21 and the 200, we were just ping-ponging between them. We just lost the 200, and then we rejected off of, we rejected off the 200 and we just lost the 21 and all the other EMAs, and we are sitting underneath it. So just like in Bitcoin, I can see us getting up to about 1180, maybe even like 1900, and then rolling back down to the lower end. If we can get above 1900 and start closing 4 hours above, then we can look to test even higher, maybe at like 1250, 1260. But I think we're going to come over here and probably sweep a little bit lower because the rest of the market's not looking that great. I'm looking for something like this. And just flush down, take all the liquidity, and then come back up slowly throughout the day. So that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave it in the section below. If there are other assets you would like to cover, please let me know and I will get back to you ASAP. Please don't forget that in the descriptions below there is the Discord group, which is a free group that all the other people like-minded like yourselves and myself share our trading ideas, profits, take losses, stop losses, all of that stuff. We have it all indicated in our charts. So you can follow along with us in our trades there. And if you have any other questions, you can also let us know over there and we'll get back to you ASAP. Aside from that, guys, It's Monday. Be cautious. Give the market time to show you where it wants to go. Don't try to predict the market. Just have your areas of interest ready, and when price gets there, then act accordingly. And make sure you protect your liquidity by keeping your margin low and your basically DCA into your levels, because these levels are getting tapped and going through just because everyone is looking at the same level. So the market maker is definitely playing a little bit of games here and there, like our Friday close, that really high close that just completely got sucked out through the weekend. So be careful, guys. I think today is going to be a game, a day of shenanigans due to the fact that earnings is starting. So unless we get some good earnings reports, the markets are going to probably take a really mean beating due to that Twitter euphoria finally dying out. So yeah, be careful. I wish you guys the best. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.